In the early 80s, New York City was crime-ridden. It was intimidating to walk on a subway train, and the general populace was gripped in fear. Residents, like small business owner Bernhard Goetz, pushed local officials to clean up their neighborhood, but his appeals fell on deaf ears. Then in January 1981, he was attacked by 3 teenagers at a subway station. He was lucky to escape with just a knee injury, but 2 of the 3 assailants managed to escape. The others spent just a few hours at a police station. Goetz was angered further when his attacker was charged only with criminal mischief. It was at this crossroads Goetz decided to apply for a permit to carry a concealed handgun on the basis of routinely carrying valuable equipment and large sums of cash, but his application was denied for insufficient need. He would still go ahead and buy a 5-shot 38 caliber revolver during a trip to Florida. On December 22nd, 1984, Goetz entered a Manhattan train carrying his unlicensed 38 revolver. Also on the car were 4 teenagers. Goetz had barely taken his seat when the young man approached Goetz for $5. When Goetz refused, one teenager responded, "Give me your money." Suspecting he was being set up for another mugging, Goetz stood up and said, "Y'all can all have it," and Goetz started firing his revolver, wounding all 4 teens. Goetz stood over one teen, cowering in fear, and said, "You don't look too bad, here's another," shooting the teen in the side, paralyzing him from the waist down. Goetz calmly walked off the train, leaving passengers terrified. News quickly spread that a subway vigilante was on the loose. The city was instantly split, with some believing Goetz acted in self-defense, highlighting the rise in crime in the city and Goetz's right to protect himself. Others said he was a racist, looking for any excuse to shoot a person of color. On December 30th, Goetz turned himself in to police, telling the on-duty officer, "I'm the guy you're looking for." As Goetz awaited trial, the city's divide on if what Goetz did was right, wrong, racially motivated, or if he acted out of fear intensified by the day. In 1987, a jury acquitted Goetz of attempted murder, but found him guilty of illegal firearms possession. He served 250 days in prison. The verdict was as polarizing as the incident. In 1996, a civil jury in the Bronx awarded Goetz's now paralyzed victim $43 million in damages. Goetz immediately declared for bankruptcy. Goetz still remains a polarizing figure. In 2001, he ran for mayor of New York City, but lost. In 2005, he ran for public advocate and lost again. Goetz continued to make headlines. In 2013, he was arrested for selling marijuana to an undercover cop, though the charges he faced were dropped a year later. To this day, the subway shooting remains a controversial topic for New Yorkers, with some seeing Bernhard Goetz as a hero, while others viewing his actions as unjust.